How long y'all been together? Y'all look like y'all got love for a long time. Shit. 32 years. Wow. How did y'all meet? At a sock hop? You were ordering food and the lady came out roller skates. What can I get you? Where'd y'all meet at? What southern state? Or university? Y'all met at the school, huh? Y'all fell in love at Grambling? Tell me, Mr. Alderman, how did you meet your queen? You took her. That was a little more gangster than I expected. What you mean you took her? Where was she at? With the wrong person? And you like, that's it. It's your last day with him. Come on around here. And she was like, you know what? I know how we get down. We the Eagles. What kind of eagle you ask? Ball. Goddamn. Oh, goddamn me. Okay, who you take her from? And say his name too, and where you at. You better than him. You took his gal. You didn't know him? You knew what you liked and you wanted what you liked. Man. Where'd you see her? She was your neighbor? So you been seen her. Why you didn't talk to her before she had that man? So y'all used to sit down and converse with, you had heard her talking to other people? So wait. Before you talked to her, you could hear her talking to other men. What kind of shit was she saying out there? You liked her voice. Has her voice remained the same over all these years? Has it remained the same or has it changed with age and time? Because yours has changed. No! You used to sound like that. You sound like you need to clear your throat now. You know you about to have to talk. I said, you clear your throat. She was like, okay. What's your favorite color?
Yellow.
That's how she used to talk? You can hear that, huh? So you stalked her. You used to be in the window like this. What side was her house on? Out the kitchen window or the living room window? Front porch outside. So you would go out on the front porch and lean on the little stoop. And she'd be over there talking to them boys, acting all fast. She talked to her homegirls. And they like, girl, what the fuck? She like, girl, don't be talking to me like that. She's like, bitch, we about to go buy some stuff. What do we have to go to? I don't care as long as it's yellow. Let's go buy some things. Give me a Tweety Bird. You like in the house, you look. But you never said nothing. You would just go out there and look at her all summer long. Like one day I'm gonna say something. And you waited too long. Another boy pulled up on a yellow bike. Annette! Boy, don't be yelling outside my mama's house like that. Bring that ass out here, all that luxurious hair. Come here, girl. She's like, here I come, Charles. And she came skipping out the house, hair blowing in the wind. And you were like, oh, oh, oh! And he pulled off with her hanging on to him. That's the last day I don't say something. And the next day you went over there with a lollipop. He's like, listen, I know you like motorcycles and expensive things, but I took my last 37 cents. And I bought this lollipop for you. She was like, oh my God, how you know I like yellow lollipops? And she reached out for it and then it slipped. And it landed and it rolled under the couch. And then he popped out. Hi, Grandpa! Hi, Grandpa! Lint head ass. How did he really talk to you? Because he's added some other brushstrokes to this over the years talking about I saw her and I took her. Like you were just sitting there for the taking. Like your daddy wasn't crazy as a motherfucker. He did something. You came to the door with respect. Excuse me, sir. If I could partake in your daughter for tell me what really happened. How many times did he have to try and holler before you went on down across before you went next door? What'd he say? Alderman got game. What'd he say? Tell me what he said. I know, you were like, I'm about to do it too. Can y'all put y'all heads together? I want to see what happens. Looking like two butt cheeks. So who paid the extra money to make sure they get roasted? Let me get you out the way first. No, they know who they are. Yeah, they got a special wristband on. Yeah, right here. Boy. This your girlfriend? Huh? Yep. Yeah, and then you two right here? Old school, shut the up. How old are you?
How old am I?
Yes. Huh? 50. You 50?
Yeah, 50.
You bullshit. God damn. Hey, stand up and turn that way so everybody can see. Matter of fact, show him on the screen. Look how old he look. He said he 50. He said he 25 twice. Shit. What do you do? Not sleep? Hey, you look bad. Like for your age, that's crazy. You look 67, 68. You got on church shoes. You got on church shoes? Hold your leg up. Let me see your old ass goddamn. Give me your shoe. Give me one of them goddamn shoes. Take the shoe off. He can't reach it. My back gonna blow out. I'm a slave. I used to pick cotton when I was 12. I can't get my goddamn shoe off. I know I've been changed. There ain't no way in hell you 50. I tell you that right now. What's your name, man? Huh? Curtis?
No, Ernest.
What you saying?
I'm not.
What's he saying? He like, duh. That didn't help nobody in this. Duh. What the fuck does that mean? That's not even sign language. Duh. You do a vice lord 2 times. Duh. What's your old ass name? Ernest. Ain't no 50-year-old Ernest. They didn't even name Ernest until 68. You walked the Edmund Pettus Bridge with Dr. Martin Luther King. Your ass old as a motherfucker. You a freedom fighter. This nigga lost his virginity to Rosa Parks. Talking about he 50 years. I shouldn't drink before I come out. I should just. I'm sorry, Ernest. I don't want to make you feel bad about yourself, but you really do look terrible for 50. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like some vitamins would not hurt, man. Real. You got young hands on the old face. That don't make no sense. Hold your hand up next to your face, the back of your hand. Hold your hand up, Ernest. This is what you wanted. You bought the wristband. Congratulations. You in the Thunderdome. Now hold your goddamn hand up. Hold your hand up. It's rule number 2. You looked at me, I looked at you. You don't get to change. Hold your goddamn old ass hand up. You hold your, you better hold your, I'm about to do a cannonball on your ass. Hold your old ass hand up. He don't want to do it. Come right here and show his hands. He ain't gonna be able to do that. This is my goddamn show, Ernest. Just because I'm supposed to respect my elders doesn't mean that I can't make fun of you. Look how young his hands look. The hands look 12 years old. Jacked off 2 times with them goddamn baby hands. Now pull out and show his face. God damn. Thick ass goddamn glasses. Glasses thick as f*** will kill a roach and an ant. You didn't see these jokes coming with them thick ass glasses? Ernest, are you mad at me? You shaking like a motherfucker. You like, oh, yes, don't know who he I gotta be careful, man. When you roast young people, you can tell when you should stop. Older people like that, Ernest, he's been working his whole life in some car factory or something. You can't tell when he's done. He look happy, like, because he be going to work, checking in and out, talking to the man. Gotta keep a smile on your face. You want to keep your job. He's groomed for this, to look happy while he wants to shoot everybody. Ernest, you having fun? Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, you already dead? These the last hands you ever gonna see. I'm gonna choke your ass out. Cheryl, go out to the car and get my musket. I'm gonna blow his goddamn head off. Get my musket out the car. He got old guns. Get my musket out the car, Cheryl. I gotta pack this motherfucker, blow him away. I'm sick of him. I fought in the Civil War, goddamn it, for both sides. I changed my mind in the middle. That's when I decided, no, give me some freedoms. All right, don't laugh too hard, white people. That was a joke for the black people. They're gonna be at work tomorrow. And then he said, what you do for a living, Ernest?
I work at an art gallery.
You work at an art gallery? God damn. Everything you do old. All right, I'm gonna get her a little bit because you got to cool back down. You hot as fish grease. You shake. I know old black man, old. This crazy in front of this many people get cooked that hard right out front, man. It's gonna be wild when it hits TikTok too. It's gonna re-up. Your grandbaby gonna be like, God damn, Papa. So who are you to him, man? Are they on screen? Y'all saw that awkward moment just now? She don't want to say what they are because he got to tell her what they are.
Just a friend.
You want to be more than that? I'll hook you up. There's a lot of pressure. I can turn it up on him. You sure? You just want to stay his friend. You just want to keep getting your lawn mowed and your ass blown out. He get butt naked and put his church shoes back on. Bring that ass over. Let that breathe. Shake that ass for Ernest. Oh, yes, that's me. That's what's up. All right, well, shit, I was going to help you out, but if you want to stay on that little island you on, I'll let you stay there. We got Harry Potter getting done here getting up. Are you in the service? You got the haircut and the glasses like a sniper or some shit. Marine Corps? Oh, thank you for your service. Y'all clap it up for that. That's some real shit. We got other Marines in here? Yeah? The whole table? That don't count. I'm looking for active duty. Like getting on a flight. No, I'm just playing. I'm with you. Somebody behind you too? Yeah, y'all got some tough in this city. And they don't look tough either. Don't look like I could probably whip shit out your ass, but they done taught you some shit. I'm like, whoa, let go. Like, he got it on him. I shoot, but I don't like shoot a lot, you know. This gotta go every day at 3. He ain't missed in 2 years. I'm like, hold still with your ass. I don't even know what them twisty things do on my gun. He know. He like, give me a -2. This shit crazy diverse. Look at all y'all. What are you guys? What is that little light right on you? Yeah, what are you?
I'm black and Mexican.
Okay, so just everything. Just throw it all in there together. Just jump the fence and then steal them. Ain't this a... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was the first thing and I didn't even... That's hella racist for no reason. Just 2 stereotypes. I'm better than that. You deserve better than that from me. That's f***ed up. Hop the fence and steal it, bro. It's both epic and ignorant. I'll do better. Yeah. God damn. So do you eat like pinto beans and rice? Look at everybody that cooks. Like, wait. Oh, Yeah. Not red beans, pinto beans. Hell yeah. So what, is that your lady you're pointing at? That's your mama? Hey, baby, how you doing? Thank you for coming out to the show. I appreciate you. So your mom is a Mexican one? Hey, okay. ¿Cómo estás? What do you say? Okay, cool. Your mama kind of an asshole, bro. I don't know a lot of Spanish, but I know that when you say "Cómo estás" and they say how they doing, they supposed to go "Y tú," and then you get to say how you doing. I'm like, how you doing? She's like, I'm great. What about me, Mom? What the f*** about me? This is gonna be good. And how long y'all been together right here? I'll come back. No, that. You guys need to get your shit together. 3 months?
3 years.
3 years. Okay. And how long you been in the Marines? 9. You look you older, young. You don't look as old as it. Whatever. You got a baby face. In the light. I bet if you come out the light, I'll be like, God damn, sir. So is this love or like or?
Love.
It's love for sure. Yeah. She was like, this is love. Right, mother? So you guys got on rings and shit? Y'all did it already? Oh, you not married yet?
He just got divorced.
Yeah.
Really? Hold on, he's got the let me explain hand out. He put his let me explain hand out. He was like, hold on, we're gonna let him this up. No, f that. You gotta all that. No. I don't want to hear vague, no. You've been in for 9 years. You've been with her for 3 years, but she says you just got divorced, which means it was during the 3.
She wanted that money.
So did she. They all want some money.
I just got divorced.
Yeah, she got divorced.
So you already got some other money coming in. You don't need his.
I don't need his money.
You don't need his money. What you do for a living?
I'm in the Navy.
What you do for a living?
I'm in the Navy.
That's where you work. What you do at work?
I'm a musician for the Navy.
You play instruments?
Yeah.
That's why you didn't want to say that shit. She wanted to get clapped for her like she been on the front line fighting, saving our lives. Meanwhile, she's on a aircraft carrier. That's for tu mamacita. What instrument do you play?
Clarinet.
The clarinet. So you're good with your mouth. He was like, oh shit, oh my God. She's incredible. She makes me cast a spell every time. Harry Potter face. Yeah. So you've been cheating. 3 years with you. When you finished the divorce up?
I finished 3 years ago.
Okay, you did it. But okay, sir.
I've been in the separation.
You were in a separation the whole time? Was it signed, sealed, and delivered? So you have a signed separation, but not a divorce.
Well, I just got the divorce.
But you had to just let me go like on paper. I think you both cheated. You left your person to come together so you could play the music of his heart. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay? And then let's talk to y'all for a second. You look a little nervous to have a conversation. You do. You laugh like a black person. Did you know that? You like. So how did you and Patagonia meet?
We met through mutual friends.
Mutual friends? Who was friends and then met each other?
Okay, so
Y'all think this is my first rodeo? Every time it's a mutual friend, somebody was and then they saw each other.
I had my friend his homie, and then he did her wrong, and so I snagged him, and we don't talk to neither one of them anymore.
You talk like you sell. God damn. That was hella aggressive. I had my homeboy in this went over there, I told him, man. This did a dirty than a. I was like, I'll take a little hoe ass and treat him right. Eat my. I'm gonna stay standing up though. I'm not gonna lay down. You gonna eat my with my leg up. That's right. It's Hannah Banana. It's an H on both ends of it. Your name's Savannah? Woo! I was close. She hood than a sir. Your little ass don't know what to do with this hood ass white girl. That's the white girl from Hustle and Flow. Shit. He was my homegirl, right? This bitch did and dirty, so I slid in. What's happening? Shit. Savannah be fighting. She do, huh? When the last time you got in a fight? Wednesday? She started scratching her hair. Like, damn. Last Sunday? At church? At church?
After church.
Yeah. Yeah, look. She was like, Lord, bless these hands. I'm about to go fade them. Yeah, she hood. And so where did you grow up? Houston. What part?
South side of Houston.
How far south?
Down towards like, so you've been to Houston?
This is the dumbest story you've ever told.
Right, Savannah was like, period. Broke boys don't deserve no. I know that's right. Savannah, little thug ass. Let him talk, Savannah.
2 miles from NRG Stadium if you've ever been to Houston.
I've been to Houston.
About 2 miles south of NRG.
Yeah, that's a nice little area.
It ain't too bad.
It's nice. When people say south side of Houston, they ain't talking about where you're from. They be thinking where Paul Wall and them is from. So what do you do for a living, Trevor?
Michael.
Ah.
I'm a welder.
You're a welder? Oh, okay. And you're a devout Christian?
Something like that.
Okay. Who'd you fight after church then? No, who did you fight after church? Tell me, I asked you. This ain't First 48, you can talk to me. She like, stop snitching, Michael. Yeah, what happened?
Just a little raggedy girl. It's okay.
Not raggedy. Not raggedy, Jenny. Do you have white friends? Yeah. You talk like you've been around us for a little bit.
My dad is African American.
Your dad is African American?
Yeah, but he's not like my daddy, but he's my daddy.
You call him daddy. Maybe you don't sell your own. I wasn't even talking in the pimping sense. Because, you know, white people call their father dad. And black people, we call him daddy. Even if we old. We be like, daddy. If you cool, you be like, pop. Ma Dukes. You know. That's Ma Dukes right there. Yeah. I like you, Savannah. You're a thug. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talking like this is the first white guy you dated. Just want you to know that. You done held a pistol for somebody before. Like, Fop, Savannah, hold this. I got you. You got that right, I got you. I got you. I love you, DeAndre. Look. She broke the whole gun down in the air. She was like... and then tucked it. Let me put that down in there. Damn. She hood is a... Huh? I like Savannah. What you doing for money? What's your job?
I used to be a preschool teacher.
No, what you do now?
I do OnlyFans and
I had to go ahead and pop me a cherry the way you talking. I told you she talks like she sells. She on OnlyFans selling feet pictures.
No, I don't put like I don't put like the.
Keep it classy.
I keep it classy, but if you want to pay $50 to see a picture of my booty cheeks, I'm gonna let him take it.
Are they hidden?
Yeah.
Are they hidden?
They pretty hidden.
They pretty hidden. He said they be doing the damn thing. That booty be bootying. Let me see. Stand up. Turn up. Come on, baby. Show everybody. TikTok. Where Trey at? Savannah, don't get up. Don't do that. Look at the gay dude. Show that shit. Hurry up. I show my shit. Hurry up.
Period. Ellipsis. That's 3 period.
Wow.
Yo, hey, bro.
Arturo, be quiet.
That's my guy right there.
That's your homeboy?
Yeah.
How you know him? Your girl don't want you to talk. She's like, please. Your wife does not want you to talk, sir. Look at her face. Look at your wife.
She's pregnant.
What?
Yeah. I'm about to have my second child.
How he know that? How close are y'all? Ma'am. You don't even know that man? Well, he know you got a baby inside of you. He like, yeah, it's my baby. Look at your boy. He's like, I did it. All right. How y'all know each other? Y'all work together or something?
No, man, I met that man at the bar.
He just saw that she was pregnant? Arturo, shut the up. Just seeing people. That guy has on a hat. What's your name? You keep pointing to yourself. Who are you?
My name's Emily.
Emily? Are you fully developed? Your shoulders look smaller than they're supposed to be. You a preemie? Come here, let me see your arms and get out of that light. Yeah, something wrong with your arms, baby. Here, punch my hand. Let me see. No, go ahead and sit down. Let me see. Oh, goddamn. You so skinny it hurts. You gotta wipe your ass with a Q-tip. You're welcome. He's crying. Good crying. Who else wanted some shit over here? When she comes back, how long she been gone? 1 minute? A minute? She pooping? He's like, yeah, let's do that shit. You know, I don't. If you take a shit during my show, I will time you. I will put you in the newspaper. You want me to roast him? What are you? You got a lot of facial hair.
Mix. My mom's white, my dad's black.
I don't know if you know what you just said. You practice that stupid ass answer? I'm mixed. My mom's black and my dad's black. You know that's what you said?
That's not what I said.
You literally said, my mom's black and my dad's black. Am I tripping? Ain't that what he said?
That's what he said.
Yeah, thank you, Ted. What did you say? What did you think you said? Say it one more time.
My mom's white, my dad's black.
Okay. That's not what that said last time. No, you just try to switch it up. So you just light skinned. You mulatto? Okay. Why you look like you own 2 7-Elevens though? You might be Indian. Have you done a 23andMe? Is your hat covering your dot? I can't see if you... Is that a fade or what you got? You look like Drake if he didn't make music. I still want to be successful. Y'all that didn't get that. That was, I still want to be successful? Come on, white people. That went mega platinum. You guys got to get on that. Everything can't be Caroline, Benny, and the Jets. Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. I know. What's your name?
William.
William Singh?
That's his middle name.
Yeah.
That's his middle
Yes, I'm aware. What's your full name?
William Madison Cooper.
Your name is Billy Madison? Like Adam Sandler's production company? Shut the f*** up. I'm not f***ing with you. You got the dumbest answers. My mom's black, my dad's black, I'm mixed. Yep, I'm knees. Speaking of knees, hey, baby girl. All right, white people, don't repeat anything I said on this show. I've gone crazy.
We need your names first. Let's go.
Thanks.
I knew you first too. Before I met Robin, I met Matt. Right? Bro, Matt Wright. I actually found him through you.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Can we just pray for the baby? Shit, Lord. Just put your healing hands on that baby heart. Let it develop all the way and get his brains from his mama, Father God. You know not what you're doing. In Jesus' name, we pray for that baby. Amen. Sir, you need some ginkgo biloba, some echinacea, some bread, something. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, this is how it happened. I don't give a f- who you met first. I've known Matt for years. We did Wild Out together. Nobody gave a f- about either one of us. Where'd she go? When she leave? 5 minutes ago? She got 4 more minutes or she's pooping. What's her name? Huh? Kristen? All right. When she come back, if she past 3 minutes, I'm gonna count to 3. I want everybody to yell out, Kristen, you took a shit. I want you to yell out, Kristen, you took a shit. You sit it on yourself. Sit it, motherfucker. Kristen, you took a shit. Listen, white people, that's the cadence. Kristen, you took a shit. 1, 2, 3. It's got to be better than that when we do it this next time. Is that Kristen? Dang. No, that ain't Kristen. Don't be trying to text her either. I see you. You like, bitch, hurry up, break it off. Clip the doodle, bitch. Get back. He know you pooping, bitch, hurry. She's like, bitch, I can't hurry. I'm trying to hurry. I'm taking a doodle, bitch. What you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm taking a shit, bitch. What kind of comedian counts your doodles? She coming up on trouble. I see a lot of text messages going out on your phone. There's hella bubbles on the right side. What you write? Let me see. Let me see your phone. Let me see. You better hurry up. He timing you in the bathroom. Like for real, bitch. He gonna put you on blast, ho. The girl said, oh no. And she said, oh yeah. Bitch. She got 32 seconds. I don't even want to tell no jokes right now. All I want to do is wait on this doo-doo. She doo-dooing. Bye-bye, babe, bye-bye-bye. White people, bye-bye, bye-bye-bye-bye. Okay? You got that? All right. Now I'm going to talk about something else just so that we have a little diversion. Headed into the true material that's coming back in the bathroom. All right. That's not her. Everybody relax. The timer's right here and she has time is over with. How you doing? Come on back now. Y'all ain't gonna know when it happens. You just gotta be ready. Lean forward, get ready. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. So we got, listen. Our bathroom's nice, ain't they? They nice. We clean them every night. We don't let nothing stay in. It's nice and clean. It's spacious. You know what I mean? You can do anything back in there. You can pee. Text your friend. You can do what you did. You pretty too. That's crazy. You back there taking a little fine ass doo-doo, huh? She don't wipe her ass, she pats it. I'm fine, I'm fine. So pretty, I can't pat. I don't wipe mine. It's her birthday? We're gonna get to that. What was you doing in the bathroom so goddamn long? You were peeing? 1, 2, 3. You guys fucked it up. I didn't even understand that. Somebody tried to enunciate, Kristen! You shitted on yourself! It's not what I said. Now why'd you point at your hand? What'd you say? You had surgery? It hurts a little bit? Damn. She fucked this right up, didn't she? She's like, I'm injured, sir. I did my best. So you hurt your hand and you can't wipe your... That's what you said. You got 2 hands, right? You want to switch it up? You want to wipe your ass with the good hand? That's the best excuse I've heard for somebody taking this shit in public in my whole life.
What up, beautiful people? It's your boy Nate Jackson. It's another episode of Opinionated, and let's get into it, because it is going down. There's a lot going on. New York was exciting. New York was a movie. Your boy is now into Legos. That's happening. But we did Breakfast Club. We also did Rory and Maul's podcast, and I'm glad we did it. I had to go straight to New York from Montreal, California, where I accepted the Variety's top 10 comics to watch for 2025, and it's been a whirlwind really since the Netflix special aired. So I don't want to make it like a chest beating, hip hip hooray for myself, or I'm just talking about myself a lot. But I just want you guys to know, like, the dynamic at Breakfast Club was fire, right? Like, it really was lit. Like, I was able to share a story with Charlemagne that it's the thing. When you meet people where their station in life is they meet a lot of people, it's safe to assume they don't remember you. Just assume that. Don't be the cornball that's like, do you remember me? Do you remember my name? What's the point of the pop quiz? 1, I actually might, because I have a great memory like that. But 2, like, what do you prove? Like, all you're doing is risking not being known. Let's just talk, assume that I do. But I didn't want to do that for Charlemagne. And I'm glad I didn't, because it seemed as if he was just conducting the meeting, it felt like a meeting. If he was conducting the interview, it felt like a meeting. He literally was like, let me just do my job right quick. I got to pay the bills. I got to interview who they got me up in here interviewing. And once I started talking to him about Hip Hop Squares and how I was the crowd warm up and how he told me to, keep going, keep my head down and focus and knock it out and and how he saw himself in me, but he saw it because he was, working under Wendy Williams and stuff. We then had a rapport established. And that having a rapport on the show you're with the guest who's meeting you from Adam and talking to you and trying to act like, like you guys are longtime friends is different than when they just flat out like have a new understanding, a new respect for you as a person, right? Like gives you a little bit more the benefit of the doubt, gives you a little bit more cushion to fuck around. Like in this case, when I said that, there's only 3 of them. When it started, Envy wasn't in the room. And I didn't know this at the time, but my boy CT called me and he was like, yo, you had them laughing so much, Envy came into the room. And I was like, what's that mean? He was like, dog, he does not do all the interviews. When there's comics, Envy just be out the room. So the noise from the studio, apparently, in CT's perception of it, is what Envy was like, what's going on in there? And then came in to be like, oh, this one's going to be a good one. So then we hit it off. And then it went from feeling like a meeting into feeling like 3 longtime friends just chopping it up, right? And that organic tone to it, that feel is like the sweet spot to really like have fun and to talk about stuff. And what you saw with all the laughing and running around and playing was exactly that. Like there's 3 of them on the show, Envy, Charlemagne, Jess Hilarious. Me and Jess go back already. So having built rapport with Charlemagne made it a 2v1 game. And then Lauren, who was on the show, a part of the show and all that, but she goes into the other room for the talent. We got so cool that we're making inside jokes about her. I didn't even know what the joke was. I'm just clowning. And then I hit one and Charlemagne exploded. If you watch it and you watch it back, watch that moment where he's laughing, but it's like a bigger laugh than that particular moment. So then I'm like, you can see me reading his face to see what took it from a level 5 laugh to a level 8, where I'm like, what? I'm kind of reading him. Then he explains it like, oh, there's somebody back there. She ain't got no daddy. And I had just finished talking about that. So then it was like, oh man, I feel bad because I done walked into, now we roasting her about not having no dad. And I don't know if her dad's alive. I don't know. Like that's a slippery slope. That's some thin ice to be on. But we had already gotten so cool that we were just gelling. Like some of the comments are like, yo, you should be added to this show. Somebody else was like, there's no way this is his first time on the show. Like they clicked up like they've been friends for a long ass time. And then there was a respect there once we got to talking about all the new credits and things. When I say that, I'm talking about how Netflix was in the top 10 for like 7 or 8 days, peaked at number 3, and is doing massive numbers like double platinum, fantastic record-breaking numbers on the platform, leading into the Office spinoff, The Paper, coming out on September 4th, and then the movie Aziz Ansari's directorial debut with Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, Keke Palmer, and again Aziz Ansari, and that comes out in October, and it's called Good Fortune. And the trailer for Good Fortune came out and went around the world 3 times with millions and millions of views. So when we got to talking about that stuff, like Jess was like, what else you like, what you got coming up where we like, let's work together. Let's act. Like she, like, you know what I'm saying? Shooting her professional shot, not on some trying to holler, but like, hey man, let's synergize. Let's see what we can do. And that's powerful, especially on a platform that big. There's a lot of people that have hit me like, oh my God, Breakfast Club. Like for them, that was the tipping point to be like, nigga, you made it. Right? Not like, oh, I have a movie, because they ain't seen that yet. Some people got to see it to believe it. Not, oh, your Netflix special. Oh, maybe they saw the trailer and was like, oh, you got one, cool pick. And then they still haven't sat down to make time to watch it, even though millions have. There's a certain type of person that's like, I already know this nigga. I'm not finna watch that shit until it's convenient for me to watch. That's like everyone I've touched prior to the pop. People put you in a box, and so we not in the box no more. We done came up out the box, elbows, bone crusher video, and tore the roof up off this thing, and ain't no going back. So all these people asking for pictures and stopping me places and all that, I just got to get accustomed to it. It's new, and I can, I don't get to be like, man, no, I'm cool, or I wish it wasn't like that. Like I've done the work. We've now tipped the scale. It is what it is. But Breakfast Club was definitively a moment for people that was a big needle push to be like, oh my God. Like literally the messages coming to my DMs and people that were resharing the story was like, this nigga's on Breakfast Club. Like Nate done made it. And that's a testament to them having high quality guests, right? However they vet their guests, it's all celebrities, it's all political figures. And so for me to go into that space, it's a wonderful position to be in the zeitgeist. And I'm going to continue to be in it. So get familiar. The zeitgeist and me are getting along just fine. What I'm finding, to be honest with you, is that maneuvering in those spaces, it is a skill set. You have like interviewing and being able to balance the energy and manage the conversations and get to everything that's asked of you is like that's a skill set. Like you got to work that muscle, and I'm having a ball doing so. But I found personally that it is easier for me than I would have expected going into the space. What's harder is getting into the room, getting everything set up, knocking down the pins that need to be knocked down, crossing the T's and dotting the I's to be the guest that's on the show. Once I'm in the room, let's chop it up. Whether it's Bert Kreischer, whether it's Felipe Esparza, whether that's Rory and Mal, whether that is Mario Lopez, whether that's the LA Times, whether that is the Breakfast Club, like I'm not coming out of these or feeling like there's parts of these interactions where I'm overwhelmed or that are surreal or that are going over my head. So in a sense, I feel like I belong.
Was there something that they asked you that you were surprised, or was there something that you wish they would have got into, or like?
No, it was refreshing that they weren't like, how'd you start comedy? Like that wasn't in it. And then like I'd say about 2/5 of the way through, Charlemagne asked me something. I was like, you guys realize this is really good, right? Like you guys are really good. Because I was in there looking and I didn't see notes. I didn't see, sticky notes on, a laptop was open or whatever. But I also watched the show before I was on the set. And so I watched to see like what they were talking about. I wanted to see the vibe. Like if you saw the behind the scenes stuff, the stories that we shared where like Sue Robb was with us and she was taking behind the scenes footage. I was in the pre-show green room. I was watching them. I want to see like what their energy is, what's their attitudes on, what, like, do they have notes? Are they looking at something? And it really looked like Jess was just telling Charlemagne stories and they were cracking up laughing and Envy was fucking with his phone. And so by the time when I came in and the questions were actually poignant and strong and good and solid, I was like, this shit is a relief, There's also a moment where Charlemagne asked me a 2-part question. And after I answered the first part, Jess asked me one question. And then just for the sake of organizing my responses, I was like, give me just a second and I will get to that question. But I want to finish answering Charlemagne.
I remember that part.
I don't know how else there's no other way to show, like that's conducting court. You know what I mean? I had the floor and I didn't let no one down when that answer's coming in, and I'm managing the expectations of the questions and making sure that, I don't want to see comments later where they're like, you didn't answer the second half of Charlemagne's because he never got to it, right? And maybe that's on the second host for piling on and asking in the middle of a 2-part question. Or I also just flat out at one point admitted, like, I don't remember what the question was. And they're like, oh, we were talking about bubble. I'm like, bet, because you guys are quadruple stacking stuff. And then there was a whole nother layer of like, poking fun vicariously at Gary, and at one point Charlemagne just flat out made up some shit. I was taking off my jacket when he said, I was like, what? Who said that? He's like, Gary. I said, that sounds made up. He's like, what? I said, that sounds made up. He's like, it is. I made that up right now. I'm like, yeah, because if you understand how complex doing good crowd work is, nobody, especially Gary, who's now doing it a lot, is going to be like, yeah, I heard it's lazy. I heard it's like, no, that doesn't even make sense. That sounded super made up. You know what I mean? And I've had enough conversations, and I know me. I know what I'm doing on stage. I've done comedy 24 years. I know what's easier. It is much easier, trust me, for me to go on stage and say the same jokes over and over again. That's lazy. It's easy. If I'm doing that, then I must have several other business enterprises that don't require my time, or that's where I'm spending all my energy, because I ain't got no time to write no jokes at all. I can't even make up nothing. I can't get off my set list, and I'm in my 10th year of doing the same set. It sounds preposterous to even say, but as a comedy club owner and an act that travel with headliners and have been on TV shows and all that, I watch guys do their set and be like, that's my bread and butter. I did a show in Washington, D.C. It was one of those multi-lineup shows. I'm not going to name the comic out of respect, but there was an OG, right? Like somebody who spent a lot of time on TV a very long time ago, and at that time was a household name. And we did the show, and I, as a kid, remember watching that person perform, and I'm talking word for word. It's 28 to 30 years later, and the same exact set comes out. They had a great set. That crowd loved it. Whoop-de-woo. I'm going back on stage. They're passing me on the way off and lean over and go, that set right there is how I made all my money right there, baby. With confidence. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So that's easier. It's easier for me to write a joke 5 years ago, polish it, and then go on stage and do that joke over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I know what I'm going to say in 2 minutes. I know where the laugh's going to be. I know what. That's easier than just being like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just open this bitch up and see what's in it. Let's see what's going on. Like I'm letting other people have literally the power and the control to fuck with the flow of the show. Way easier. I could just get up and do a mirror set or a closet set or whatever, where somebody just is at home practicing in the mirror. The crowd didn't even matter. Just doing my set. Just saying my shit and waiting in the spots where I'm used to waiting, where I get a laugh. That shit is so lazy and it's easy. So anybody that knows that as a stand-up or even tries to be like, talk some shit about somebody who's doing good crowd work, bruh, miss me with that. Miss me with that, please. Also, it's high time people saw what it was for what it is. Because we're running hot over here in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like the internet is a great place for us right now. Netflix is a great place for us right now. Things are going good. The road is a great place for us right now. When I say us, I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about me, Trent, BT, Kanisha, Sue Ra, the whole squad. We out here. We're fucking them up out here. And we're building. Shit. This is a new set. Apparently the other one looked like a fucking circus tent. Fuck everybody that was a yes man. Don't tell me once I got paint in my hand that the other one was uglier than the motherfucker. Fuck all y'all.
I told you immediately.
You told me while the other paint was still drying, nigga. I was like, just let it finish. And then you were like, all right. You have a way of doing that. You have a way of saying a thing, Soto, and then being like, nigga, I said it. You know what Soto means?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw your body language shit. Like, what the fuck is a Soto? Soto is like a Latin term or an acting term for a throwaway line. Like if you're saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 was Soto. It's the throwaway line. It's the reason why people watch my special more than once to be like, nigga, I didn't even hear when he said that. Because my shit has this shit straight in front of you and then Soto lines all throughout that motherfucker. And so you be saying it where it's not the main thing that's being said. You might be like, I'm hungry as a motherfucker. This room's trash. Let's go get something to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
but then later you be like, I fucking told you.
Nah, I think it was more like, it seems like you really into it. Because when you decide something, you just go. It happens. So I'm like, damn, you already painted up, because I didn't see it until it was done. And you put all this hard work and effort and energy into it.
I'll say this, and this is worth you really hearing, though, is that even though I'm strong-minded like that, once I trust somebody's input and opinion, I actually do hear it and will yield. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, like, I feel like you're like, he's so strong-minded, once that nigga, we might as well get out of the way and let it be what it is. That ain't the case. If you're like, I actually think, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see what you said about the YouTube shit is now leaking into conversations with 3 Arts.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, you guys are either gonna fuck with me and let this world blend with your world and give the people what they want online, with the long form content, I'll put commercials in it and say, go watch my Netflix special, or we'll fucking throw a lower thirds on that bitch where I'm in the corner pointing at the fucking Netflix logo, being like, my special is now on, just like fucking TV. But to be like, no, he can't, is crazy. You don't know what it makes. You're literally fucking with the income and revenue that I get from it. And if we're going to build a future for ourselves, then I have to have a strong platform online so that the next project, I'm already strong online. I know my numbers went down. My revenue got cut in half each month since I've listened to them say don't post. Revenue directly is related to views. That means my views were cut in half. And that was at a time where before that, every month was building by like a third of whatever it was. 750,000 people, and we were gaining 65,000 people a month. And now we're gaining 11,000 people a month. Like, that's devastating to what's going on. It can't continue. So they either are going to have to wake up and get with it, or I'm gonna have to show them, because and this is with the utmost respect for them as a business, for them as a conglomerate, as a platform, because I am not trying to burn no bridge. But you gotta understand how this is different than anything they've ever seen. There's 22 hours of crowd work joints on the internet, and they're all within the last year and a half. You've never put anybody on that platform that has that's doing that. Now that we are, the audaciousness to be like, don't post those no more, and ask me to not post for hella months is what, like, you're getting me eaten alive online. The people who watch on YouTube, go watch on Netflix. The people who watch on Netflix, go look for more if they love you over on YouTube. It's a cycle of just steady feeding views to the Netflix special. Once somebody loves you, they want to see all of your shit. All of it. So it would behoove all of us to let me post and just like, let me turn the crowd work joints into, we'll run lower thirds, or I don't mind using the green screen and stand in front of that so I can literally pop up on the screen during the crowd work joint and just be pointing at the Netflix special. I'm sorry to interrupt the episode, but it's time to pay our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Zippix nicotine-infused toothpicks. Zippix brings you a totally satisfying, convenient, and great-tasting way to curb your nicotine cravings. Now you can get your nicotine fix anytime, anywhere, without having to rely on vaping or smoking. Zippix toothpicks give you an easier, better, and more discreet way to get your fix. Let's face it, kicking bad habits like vaping can really be tough. Zippix are a great tool to help you finally say goodbye to vaping for good. These toothpicks aren't just a great nicotine delivery device, but they also satisfy the hand-to-mouth habit. Mine is cinnamon. It's delicious. So any oral fixation commonly associated with smoking and vaping are nipped in the bud. They're available in 6 great long-lasting flavors, and they have options in 2 milligrams or 3 milligrams of nicotine. Zippix toothpicks are perfect for flights, sporting events, restaurants, and literally everywhere that smoking and vaping are banned. They're one of the most effective and cost-effective nicotine products on the market. You're proudly made in the USA. If you're not a nicotine user, or you're just trying to get away from your nicotine habits, Zippix also offers caffeine and B12 infused toothpicks for quick energy boosts. Zippix have already helped hundreds of thousands of customers get their nicotine fix without needing to inhale smoke or vape oils. So what are you waiting for? Give your lungs a break and try Zippix nicotine infused toothpicks. Ditch the cigarettes, ditch the vapes, and get some nicotine infused toothpicks today. Only sold online at zippixtoothpicks.com. That's ZIPPIX toothpicks.com. Get 10% off your first order by using the code NATE at checkout. You must be 21 or older to order. Warning, nicotine is an addictive chemical. Zip more, smoke less with Zippix nicotine toothpicks. I got to interrupt the show to pay the sponsors. I do. You listen to this, it helps the whole thing. So join the fun on DraftKings Casino. Ranked the #1 casino online experience, they've got everything you've been searching for. Thousands of exciting games, huge jackpots, exclusive offers, and more. New players get a 10-day welcome offer. 500 spins on Huff and More Pup. Literally my favorite game. When you play just $5 to start. Download the DraftKings Casino app. Sign up with the code OPINION and spin your favorite slots. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Non-withdrawable casino spins issued as 50 spins per day for 10 days. Valid for featured game only and expire each day after 24 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. This ends August 24th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Number 1, based on Eilers and Krejcik 2H24 product analysis.
I was thinking the same when you was reading those ads. I'm like, what if there was just an ad in between the crowd work?
There has to be. There has to be. Also, there should be one on the end of every fucking video that's going out.
Yeah. I think Netflix, they just aren't very, they're smart people. There's smart people over there. But when it comes to you, I just feel like they're just lumping you into other categories.
They're geniuses, but what's happening is exactly what you're saying. They're looking at it like a cookie cutter. Here's what we do. Here's how we do it. But I'm not. If I was, then my special wouldn't have done what my special did.
Right.
The numbers, the set speaks for itself. The numbers speak for itself. The following speaks for itself. Maybe we should look at this through a lens of let's just look at what we can do with Nate and how it benefits us to let this happen with Nate. The problem is, if I do anything different than what the standard is, that's now the standard, or people are asking to do the same shit I just did. And they don't have 22 hours of crowd work online. They don't have a year and a half of a chokehold on a type of comedy or stuff. They don't got that.
Yeah.
So as soon as I do it, it's like, boom. But my examples that I point at are other people that already said, let me just do my shit my way.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't good either. But I also see them, they aren't blackballed, or they haven't been smacked on the hand for being like, yo, I gotta do my shit. They haven't. But in my experience, whether it's historical or otherwise, I've always had to be very straight and narrow in this exact same scenario. Otherwise, I get the blunt of whatever the outcome bad is. And you're like, why didn't y'all do that to that person? Why am I the one that you want to make an example of? Whether it was teachers, vice principals, fucking bus drivers, it's always like, they did it, and they did. But when I do it, it's a goddamn problem. And that's just always been the way that it is. For me particularly. It's part of the defense mechanism that got me telling jokes any goddamn way. So this is no different than that. I would love more than anything a beautiful, strong relationship, synergy with Netflix to be like, hey, we have this beautiful idea, this dope concept. You guys got first right of refusal. Do you want to put some money behind this? Let's fucking go. And then it goes on the platform and it does what the special did, because we only put out dope shit and we got the Midas touch. They win, we win, everybody wins. Everybody I can touch is whopping up, and everybody's coming up bread-wise. That'd be dope. But if we're not going to have that relationship, then it needs to go to where the most people can just consume it for where they already are.
Because I don't think Netflix understood what your Netflix joints really were. I think in their heads, they're like, oh, these are just comedy specials. But you even say at the top of these recordings, this ain't a special.
This a joint.
They're more like, to me, they're more like shows. So that's like, if Netflix was like, they're once a month, you were putting out a show, right? And then Netflix was like, ooh, put what you're doing, put your thing on Netflix. And then everybody's like, okay, cool, that was great, amazing. But then you like stopped the show. Like there's 3 more episodes ready to rock. But it's like, that's in my brain, that's what happened. It was like, there was this show, even though what you put on Netflix wasn't a joint, that was a special. There's material, well thought out jokes that were crafted. And then a small amount, what was it, maybe 10 minutes worth of crowd work?
Nah, there's like 17 minutes of crowd work.
But mostly material, like that's a special. The joints, they're not that. They're completely different things.
I'm not even looking for a certain level of excellence or a standard that I'm trying to uphold in funny on the crowd work joints. I am trying to talk about what's in front of me or what I've seen that day until I can't think of shit else to say. And that usually is an hour or an hour and 20 or whatever. And then we put out 45 to 55 minutes goes out. And that's different than a special. A special is what I was doing on the road. The special is the super funny comedy show that was on the road, which is now, it's already evolved because we filmed this at the end of January, and I'd be tired of saying jokes after 2 months, 3 months. Like, that closer got more burned than necessary, but it was fucking a really good closer. So I try to use Denver to locate the new closer and let that come to me. It ain't happened. That closer was developed in Chicago during the 17 show run. We're going to Chicago again, and we're steady adding shows. So if that's the city that I get blessed with my closer in, then it is what it is. But I got to be able to be loose on stage and throw shit against the wall and be like, ooh, that was good. I think let me try that this next show. Where does it fall? Ooh, that was good. Let me move it earlier. Okay, it worked there. Let's see if it closes strong. If it closes strong, cool. How can I prop it up throughout the show to where they have no idea that the closer is going to bring it all together? That's all I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. And so since I'm still developing the first 20, 25 minutes, then how do I have a closer that strings all that together? Like this is the mind of the art. This is the art that this is. And if they don't understand that, it's nuts. Here's another epiphany. Not even an epiphany. This was some shit that was said to me that was full circle as fuck. And it was said to me and it kind of just washed over. But sometimes you wake up or you go to sleep and your mind is playing back the shit that happened through the night. Sometimes you're like, that was hella disrespectful that motherfucker said not cut. But this was like a good thing. So for this, I will say name. So Nick Brazow was, he's in charge of Just for Laughs now. For years, he was under Jeff Singer, who was in charge. He was like number 2, maybe number 3. I think Allison was in charge of New Faces. And so it was like Jeff, Nick, Allison did New Faces, and then they placed all the other comics and stuff. But Jeff Singer was the gatekeeper for what talent goes to Montreal on what showcases. Flat out, then his team would help procure talent. Nick is now in charge because Jeff has stepped away since, or got made to step away. I don't know. But when I was showcasing for it, they said I can't say the Bao Bao joke, the Vietnamese car dealer joke, which is fucking great. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Breakfast Club because I talk about it. But the full circle moment of it all is that whilst at Just for Laughs, he came up to me at the after party and he said, "Ma'am, I'm so glad that you were able to come. Congratulations on the award." And he was like, "You know what's a trip? I remember after you showcased and we shied away from the Vietnamese car dealer joke, your response was, tell me what you want. Because whatever it is that you guys are looking for, I have it in my bag already. But you got me a 5 to 7 minute showcase and I'm trying to just give you what's killing at the time, not knowing that there's some red tape around a thing." I'm like, this is comedy, baby. Anything I say is good. If it's killing, it's killing. And so it was a trip to me because I remember saying that to them. I'm like, what do you want? Like, just tell me what you want. It's not about, oh, this material and this is all I say. So if you don't like this material, then I don't get to go. That ain't even how I write jokes. It's about, do you want me to go? And what's the parameters of the set? I'll build that, and that's what I'll kill with. Or I'll abandon it entirely and do whatever the fuck I feel when I walk out there. I'm leaving with a W. So the showcase to me was just me doing a few jokes for y'all to show you that I'm funny, that I'm like, tap me in, let me go up there. They're like, transcribe it, see if it steps on any toes. If it does, can't have them. Like, how you even know that's the fuck I was gonna say when I get up there? That's how I felt. So I was like, just tell me what you needed, bro. Like, I got it in the bag. I got hella jokes. What do you want me to say? And Zach was like, he has a lot of material, you guys. What is it that you like? It's you tell him show him the boundaries, and he'll walk within that. He might walk up to the line, but he won't cross it. If he felt like he went across with that joke, which we don't think he did. So for him to say, I remember you said, you just had a wealth of material, and if we just tell you what jokes that you would have rocked with that. I'm like, Yeah, man, I've worked a very long time to be versatile and have a plethora of stuff to talk about. And if I don't have nothing to talk about, I've worked hard enough on my stage presence and my voice that we can talk about what I've seen or what's in front of me or what I've gone through that day or whatever. It could literally be, hey, here's what's outside this theater right now. Here's what I found funny. It could be, here's what I found funny in the country of Canada. It could be, here's what I've seen in Montreal today. It could be, here's what they tried to feed me. It could be any number of like all that. You can find comedy in everything. So just rule me out and be like, nah, he's going to say this one joke that might rub somebody. And it's like, yo, clap if you're Vietnamese. The room's quiet. Because how many goddamn Vietnamese are in Canada? Or in Montreal particularly? There may be a full community. But the ones that are there would have responded the same way all the other Vietnamese do because they're Vietnamese before they are the country. They're going to laugh and have fun. I'm doing the joke. Motherfuckers punching each other. Literally like socking each other. And that was the girls. So, what are we talking about? The people who said the joke was too much weren't even Vietnamese. It's rule number 3. Don't be offended on behalf of other people. Them people having fun. They paid extra money for this. And you over there like, ooh, I don't know about that one. That should affect them. So, you know, and it's not to knock them because they do have a responsibility as the curators of an entire comedy festival to not bring somebody who walks the line or habitual where they can't predict the outcome that it may be. Like that's their whole thing. Like we just want to have good shows. We don't want to rub anybody wrong. We want to have fun. It's like, all right, fine. So I'm not knocking them, but it's just therein lies one of the spurs in my side of this path and this type of doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? If I was a set list comic that just stuck to my set list, then I would be like, hey, what do you guys want? Which they don't even tell people what they want. You go do a showcase trying to get on. They like you, maybe you get a call back or you get a couple callbacks, or if they already respect what you do and they're fans already, maybe you get a straight to callback audition. And that's for the brand news. OG comics just kind of get a call. You want to do a gala? You want to do whatever? You know what I mean? Because at that point, you already can do you can do whatever the fuck you want. Right? Mm-hmm. So I respect what they're doing. The thing, what I would like to know is what is the criteria for a new face? Because I never was a new face. And I can't go back and be one now. But what was the criteria? Well, what is it? Because when you go to Montreal and you watch a new faces showcase, some of the stuff that is getting said, you're like, you're telling me my joke was risque? And that made, like, you know, it could just be, I'm not even going to hold my tongue. It's fucking ridiculous. Some of the shit that makes it and some of the shit that is like, that whole person can't come. Not, oh, don't say that joke. What else do you have as, you know, that was 1 minute of your 7 minutes. Do you have something else you can alt in there? Like what? So it was dope to be pulled to the side and told exactly that, like to know that maybe more insight or more research, or now that there's 22 hours of material online, that they can be like, damn, he really does have a lot of shit, or he really can make some funny shit out of thin air, you know. But that guy brought that up to me. I was just like, yo, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it. He's like, you know what's crazy? So I'll take it as a good full circle moment. And yeah. Crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah. Did you I was just looking at the JFL, the list for this year, just to kind of see, what is the criteria, and like
there isn't none.
No.
For years it was make Jeff Singer laugh. And now it's make Nick Brazow laugh, or make Allison laugh, or make you gotta rock them. You gotta rock the gatekeeper. You gotta rock the person from said entity that's in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know what the thing is. Maybe your hat's too low and they couldn't see your face. Maybe you fucking vaped on them outside on accident and didn't know it was them. Maybe, you know what I mean? It could be anything. Literally, it could be, how the fuck do we know? We don't know. All I know is ain't nobody got no motherfucking notes in their hand. At least Bob Sumner had notes. Goddamn. Bob had a way to score sets. And if you don't know who Bob Sumner is, he's the talent scout for Def Jam. He was Russell Simmons' right-hand man that went and procured all the talent that was on Def Jam. And Bob had a point system where he would score people 1 through 5, and then you could get a plus or a minus next to it. So it's really 15 grades you can get. And then he also had a star system on top of that. So you could get like a 4 with a minus, but still 2 stars. And like he had his whole thing. And it would be just like on a fucking wrinkly ass, tiny ass piece of paper, or like a hotel notepad piece of paper folded up, and he would track all of it. So at least he had that. I don't know what, I don't know if JFL is just like they actually go back and they watch, but who knows? I don't know. It would be cool to know like the process. Like, all right, we watch the showcase live. We see if it motivates us and moves us. I don't even know if they realize how stuffy and stiff and dry the showcase rooms are. Half of that shit is the agents, the other people standing around, comics, venue staff, like 4 or 5 random, like just regular people, fans that got the message, and you're putting all your dreams out in front of that like not realistic crowd. So I don't think they realize it. And to be honest with you, none of it translates to Montreal's audience. Yes, you can get your jokes to kill, you can do your thing, but showcasing in LA has that crowd that's going to see you, absolutely no relation to the crowd that's going to show up in Montreal going to the festival to see it. So, I don't want it to be a complaint session, because to be completely honest with you, I feel like we came, we saw, we conquered. As far as Montreal goes, we had 3 shows on a Friday night. I killed everything I touched. It turned into a smorgasbord of meetings. I've got 30 fucking meetings planned, ABC, NBC, FX, and like auditions out the yin yang, and big goddamn auditions, like the kind where your name is on the script. That way, if it gets out, your ass can get in trouble type shit. Not just nigga number 2, but really like people's right-hand man. Like, we're not far from, if I lock one of these into, I'm a leading man in a major fucking film. And I have the chops to lead. I already know I do. I'm thoroughly trained through Leslie Kahn Acting Academy. I'm ready for whatever we're going to do. So, and if not, then we'll fucking bring my acting coach back in and we'll get me ready for whatever the fuck it is. Trisha LaFlatch is ready to go. So, it was a great Montreal. Montreal is back. For the comics wondering, Montreal is back. I do believe Montreal is back to where it was like, even without a show, even without being booked by JFL, fucking go. Figure out how to just get your ass to the city. Maybe you can buy a fucking lanyard, or I don't know if it's for purchase, but it's the type of thing where you can go and you can actually network and schmooze and grind. You can catch motherfucking your agent or your manager at the fucking restaurant. Everybody's walking all over the place, eating, fucking hungry, going in and out of hotels. You don't need a lanyard to be outside of a hotel, passing out materials about yourself, passing out like, hey, I need a manager. What's going on? Hey, I got a show. Hey, check me out. I'm from Connecticut and I'm just out here trying to hustle. And I'm not a part of the festival, but I want to, boom. Like, you can hit everybody that's going in and out that bitch. They got on their lanyards. You see a yellow lanyard, that's industry. You ain't got to wonder like every other showcase where you're like, I wonder how many of them was execs. Like, not in Montreal. They got on a lanyard that says it. Is it yellow? That's who you need to be trying to get a hold of. You guys going to lunch? Hey, can I pick your brain? You can hustle again. It was there. It was ripe for the getting. So people that had, like Trenton had a great vantage point, like coming and opening the shows and performing on all the shows and then getting to see it and all that. Like, don't get it twisted. People remember who was with who. Remember who was with who was funny, who held it down, and then they note it the same way local people do. The same way Tacoma, Seattle be like, no, he be working with Nate. They on the road be like, oh, he be working with Nate. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good caveat to have. Because they know I'm not having just some bullshit out there with me. If you with me, then you can at least goddamn hold it down. We're putting out fucking phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. You know what I'm saying? And from one man that puts on 3 and 4 hats to do entertainment, you're handling putting on 2, 3 hats with grace phenomenally. You know what I'm saying? So they can see that kind of shit. All they gotta do is turn and look kind of close, just kind of close. That's it. Also, did you look into how many people did you see with their team?
Not a lot.
No,
Not a lot.
Who did you see with their team?
I didn't see nobody.
Not agents, not just a manager, but a full team.
Yeah, especially, and I'm just gauging this from the top 10, variety top 10.
That's the rumor. If somebody had a team, they were gonna have them.
Yeah, I didn't.
Zero. Nada. I didn't see a single other act at Montreal that brought their team and invested in the trip enough to be like, I don't give a fuck if I make a dime up this bitch. We're all going to see Montreal. We're all going to be all hands on deck. We're all going to be working. We're all going to have a present. It comes together to all matters. It all matters in the grand scheme of things. Even if fucking Montreal doesn't exist after this year, all those people still do. All the relationships and anyone that saw you, all that, they still are there. They're still present. You know, on my show, at the main show, my main show at the theater, do you remember the crowd when you perform?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the table closest to the stage, far left? It was like a chubby white girl and a brother.
No, I don't remember that table, but I definitely remember this group that was to the
with
left.
The bad bitches to the right of them with the red dress.
Yeah, like chains. That. Yeah, like chains.
Yeah, the dude with the chain. Yeah. Cool. So I don't know them, but the girl and the guy that I was talking about first, the girl was a fan. She's like, I love your stuff. I want to come to this. I called my homeboy up. I'm like, do you want to go to this? He was like, yeah, I fuck with him. Let me go. That's Abba and Preach. #1 YouTube channel in all of Canada where they just like literally take things that happen and they stand next to each other in this room with all the shit and they just like literally talk shit and have fun. But they do so many topical things. Like they'll talk 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. I don't think there's a full show anywhere. I think they just are literally like, hey, let's talk about that. And they have fun and they argue back and forth and they have moments on camera, just them two standing next, just two friends. #1 YouTube channel, and I don't know where it ranks in the States, but they're #1 in Canada for sure. He's like, yeah, this is where we're at. We're Montreal. I thought you guys were in Toronto or in Vancouver. He's like, no, Montreal. We're holding this motherfucker down too. He's sitting right there like, I'm a fan. So at the end of the show, him and her came all the way back around back to theater to chop it up with us to be like, man, thanks for. And I even gave a shout out. I said, watch my Netflix special, and after you're done watching that, if you still got time to watch some, go check out Abba and Preach on YouTube.
I did hear that. I remember that.
Yeah, and he was like, ooh, because he didn't know I knew it was him. Feel me? Like because he had dreads and shaved them off. But nigga, your face is your face. So I said all of that. He came around the back and was like, nigga, wow, that was fantastic. Thank you for the love. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? So you never know who's gonna be in the room, especially at Montreal at the after party. 2 execs from Fox came up, just like we were leaving. We just saw you get here. We came back before we left to say hello and speak and tell you that you were amazing tonight. I was like, thank you. I did 3 shows. Which show were you at? Talking about that last one just now? They're like, no, we were at Variety Top 10. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I went last at that. And 2 before me, the set wasn't popping. Like the girl ran easily 12 minutes over the light and was doing pedophile jokes that were all missing. So I was like, ooh, they played her off. The music came on. She didn't get to say thank you, good night. They were just like, man, that's it. And the lady I was in the back waiting to go up. She's hitting the light like this, like just doing her own. She's doing her head like this with the light. Oh my God, we have other comics in another show after this. What the hell, golly? Like that's how she's flicking the light. Then she gets on her headset and she's like, after this next, when she wraps up this joke, play her off. She didn't finish. She just finished that joke and was like, so then I went, she's like, oh, thank y'all, I gotta go. Runs off, comes to the side. She's like, how long was I over? She was like, you did like 24 minutes on a fucking 7 to 8 minute showcase. What are you doing? I have a show after this. There's talent after you. You know what I'm saying? That's not as conducive as just like going #5. Going #6 in that sweet spot where it's like, whoa. Showcases like that, #4 or 5, hottest fish grease. then it cools off a little bit. You can heat back up around 8, 9, and then somebody has a chance to close out and it goes strong again. But it's like this. It just is. And going first fucking sucks. They call it biting the bullet for a reason. So
I was really surprised to see that comic you're talking about do that, go over her set, because I'm really like about the business part of it, and especially in a situation like that, like your time, like look, we got 10 comics, everybody's doing 7, and then that's just what it is. And so running the light, stuff like that, I'm just like in my head, like when because Fred, a local comic out here, me and him were going back about that with the show that we host. He's like, man, this is our show, we can go as long as we want. I'm like, nah, man, we should really work on. We have the show started at 7:30. We need to be wrapping this thing up by 9. Staff, the bar, like all those other individuals. Like,
there's only one person that owns it and puts money into it and has to pay for things.
Yeah,
that can run the light because I know what it's worth for me to run the light.
Yeah,
Fred doing it is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I was just like, nah, this isn't. I get it, it's our show, but we can't just do whatever we want. Don't fucking
do that.
It's a time thing.
Fred, no.
The time. It's a show.
You ain't paying nobody.
Yeah.
If you were in charge and you were paying all the staff that's on the clock the way I am, that if the club can't pay for it, I do transfers into the account to float this whole motherfucker. Do what you got to do on stage. Do it. Right now, they were texting me to go to the club to go perform an open mic because some big ass group just showed up from Texas. They're like, yo, they're here. Their first round was like $80, and that's just their first round. They're about to really mad. Like, you want to come down and stretch and da 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 da. Like, first of all, I'm not free to see no more. Second, if I am gonna be free to see, I'll be. It's not gonna be on. It'll be on my own. Be like, fuck, I'm gonna just go down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you caught me. Bet. Otherwise, go on the website like anybody else, and you buy my ticket like fucking headliner coming up. It's ridiculous. But if I was to go down there and stretch for said group, because they sent me a picture, it was packed. That would be my decision to be like, let me go longer so that we can make more money in this building. But if you don't have the fortitude to look around and be like, they ain't drinking no more, but I'm still going, like, you're only serving yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're only serving yourself. Because now every server, let's say there's 6 of them, they're all going to be another half hour closing out. 6 of them, that's 3 more hours. You're not paying their wages. You're not paying, they didn't get no tip. You're not, then it has repercussions of attitude, of frustration, of burnout.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to go home. They got a babysitter. They got to pay another fucking half hour. They got to pay more. Like, it's nuts. They got husbands to get home to that they're expecting them around 11, and your ass on stage for an extra 20 minutes means they don't get home till 11:30. They're at home getting cussed the fuck out because you want to do 20 minutes. That's irresponsible. At least if I run the time, I'm like, and you're going to be paid for it, I got you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or if they go home to their person, they're like, babe, I was coming home on time, and then Nate popped in and did a set. I don't give a fuck whose husband is it. And they know it's my business to be like, all right, well, nigga, Nate did this shit. You know what I'm saying? They can even be like, man, fuck Nate. But at the end of the day, my name's on every check. Fred ain't paying. No, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. And that goes for any fucking headliner or any comic. Not just Fred, but he's the house comic. So he for sure has to set the example to be like, let's respect the time. And to be telling you, hey man, let's fucking fuck the rules up is ridiculous.
And I don't want to put this like I'm calling Fred out because it's all Fred. Comics.
Fuck that shit, Fred.
Because it's really, I'm speaking to, because that gets on my nerves when it's any comedian who's just like oblivious of like the business part of it. Like, nah, man, we're not just up here just doing whatever it is. Like, there's a structure to this thing. Like,
I don't know if that's a good thing that you do that. I don't know if that's because you're older, or if you've always just been that kid that understands the macro, and now you're an adult and you're like, I kind of get my place in this big picture.
It's that, and then also going on the road with you. It's going to all these different clubs. It's seeing like there's a time frame for everything, and then there's penalties and consequences when it goes over.
Right. And that if I decide to do it, it's handled differently than if anybody else decides to do it.
Correct.
Because it comes out of my expenses. If I be like, fuck it, I'm going to do 2 hours. Like I made that decision going, this is going to cost me X amount of bucks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right when I finish, I'm already going to lose meet and greet option time. I'm going to lose merch option time because people are like, yo, I wanted to meet him, but shit, we got to go.
Right.
Like, I already know that, but I'm trying to give you more show. so that when you see my ticket go on sale again, it's like that nigga be giving hella show. And that, you know what? That shit is in the comments. Somebody without seeing me was like, man, all he does is sit down and talk shit. This shit ain't even funny. Somebody else goes, shut your dumb ass up. That nigga came to my city and he was on stage solid himself 2 hours. That whole motherfucking show was hilarious. Fuck what you talking about. You obviously haven't seen him. And then the next person was like, touche, I haven't. Maybe I got to step my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I found a lot, like the haters that are in my comments, I don't have Delulu ones. I have ones that are ill-informed. Then they get informed, then they bend. They're like, yeah, my bad, nigga, you got it.
Yeah, because if they actually watch you, like if they watched your special and was just like, nah, it's still trash. Well, then now it's like, well, then you're in this hater category, which is fine. But at least we know where to place you. Like you've been informed, you've been educated, and you still on that.
I get not being for everybody. I'm not saying I ain't
but
for everybody.
But I'm with you. But trash? That's what I mean. Like, the trash part.
That's
I can take like, he's a little too much, a little raunchy, whatever. But to say trash,
nah. This was a good promo, good episode, good getting comfortable back in the new situation or just feeling comfortable on camera alone again. It's been a minute, and so we're back. Thanks for listening to the show. Look forward to seeing some clips that'll be coming out of this. We'll find something clip worthy and get it out to you. Y'all be blessed. Peace. What's your name? Tony. It's nice to meet you, man. And was it Derek? Michael? Nice to meet you, Michael and Tony. And so y'all served in the military? No, just wearing Kelly Green, just cause. I see what we're doing tonight. I see. This one of them shows where the white people are gonna be a little crazier than the black people. I see. I see what this is. Is that how Baton Rouge is, just in general? Oh, look at the black. Yeah, it's fucking great. Seriously, the white people are crazy out here. So Tony, what do you do for a living, man? Yeah, but that's not specific enough for the type of engagement that we're having in front of over 1,000 people. So ugly ass. You work for who? The Department of Justice. Doing what?
I'm a special agent. I investigate fraud and abuse of elderly people.
Oh shit. You investigate fraud and abuse of elderly people? Well, don't watch the last video I posted because I abused the shit out of that old man. But I thought, because of the wristband, I'm like, that's what he want, baby. Shit. And so what do you do, Michael? You work for the sheriff's office? So you the police. Why didn't you say that instead of the way you said it, like you might be like a secretary or some shit? You're a goddamn cop, sir. Now I'm nervous. I don't know about everybody else. Shit. Make sure I ain't doing nothing I ain't supposed to be doing. I'm not finna drink all of that and drive. You do look like you drink though. Is that a thing? Look, he's like, it be f***ed up, bro. You ever get f***ed up with him and drive home from the bar and you turn the lights on? They're not gonna pull us. So you work for the sheriff's office. That means you a sheriff too, huh? Hello? Why are you answering me all slow and shit? Are you inebriated? Have you had more than 2 drinks this evening? Look at the light, motherfucker. Yeah. That's what y'all asses be doing to us. Look at the light, Michael! How many alcoholic beverages have you had this evening, sir? Don't cough, answer. Look like your tail light's out. Get out the goddamn car. Motherfucker. Whose cocaine is this? He ain't the only police. Anybody else the police? Right there, right there, right there, right there. Okay, run! Jesus Christ. This must be the night to do some crime. Everybody in here. That brother got scared. He was like, shit. How the f*** you mad at this girl? You pick these motherfuckers, you got me seeing them next to my police, bitch. I'm gonna come support you and have fun and giggle and shit. You about to get us tased in this mother. You a cop too? You look kind of dumb in the face. You do, like your face don't carry intelligence like that. You smarter than your face? You've been dealing with that your whole life, huh? You gotta tell people, don't he look dumb?
Then when Bob Boucher came back hard time, Bob Boucher, what a boy! You just don't have an intelligent face. I'm sure you got to speak and say big words to people at first. Like, what in the surreptitious is going? He's gonna kill you and get away with it. You better stop yelling out. Ain't no QR code for that. Your ass will just be gone. You'll be at the show next year with a whole new chick. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her, man. So you were sheriff as well? City? Somebody say, oh shit. The city cops. They got your ass? You, the big dirty one. What's your name? Yes. Brad? B-R-A-Y-A-D? Then why you say it like that? It's just Brad. Brad. My name is Brad. All right, Brad. How come you don't like the city cops? No, go and tell this whole room, people. There's only 14 cops in here. Go ahead and tell them. I don't even know if we need security for you. Y'all can go home. There's enough police in here to f*** around in Montgomery. And this folding chair. So you a cop too? You must do the paperwork. You don't look like you chasing no down. You look like you look like you read hella fast. You have the right to maintain that. What's your name, man? Huh? Wait till I finish talking. Huh? Ty? Kyle. Okay. Why you do that with your hand? You know what that shit means, don't you? You too. That's for the deaf people. You know what that shit means. You. He just said that. You think he's slick, right, Sheriff? Yeah, you saw that. Mother. Who you work for, Kyle? You work for the city or the sheriff? So you know him? Oh, there's more than one sheriff office down here? Why? It ain't that big down here. Y'all only need about 2-3 of them. Look, shit, it's Baton Rouge. I can't even see who said it, but it sounded like black girls. Shit, period. We need them. Out of here, it's Baton Rouge, bitch. It's Boosie weekend, you got us up. It's Boosie weekend, bitch. Mardi Gras the ball. We need all the pow-pow. You tried to talk to her for a year, fam? For 365 days straight. He didn't even miss Thanksgiving. He was like, my family eating, but I had to come try to get that one more time. Oh, Anthony Hamilton is in this mother. Come on home to me, Charlene. Head ass. I see your album about to come out. God damn. This a couple? This y'all together? Anthony Hamilton. And you got on a little Flintstones joint. I like that. Yeah, but never do dress wearing ass. Who drove? How'd you stop the car? That looked like a Flintstone dress. So you guys are a couple? That's amazing. How long y'all been together?
6 months.
6 months? Man. Does that count? That's barely. She only had 4 periods since y'all started dating, man. I don't think that's a real relationship. She hasn't even seen your whole hat collection yet. 6 months. How did y'all meet? Yeah, let's talk about it. You were a stripper too? No. Oh shit. She was like, You didn't tell me how y'all met. The show just kept happening. You just panicked.
We worked together.
You what?
We worked together.
You worked together?
Yeah.
At the quarry? Cause you're a Flintstone. So where? Where do y'all work at?
We are in property management.
Why you say it like this is first 48? Like, I feel like you're not gonna tell me more specifics. We are in property management. I got some cocaine in my butt right now. Where you work at, man?
I do HVAC work.
You do HVAC work. Okay. All right. You ever had one of them go out? You need some parts made or fabricated? Don't go to him. It's going to take 10 years to get the goddamn part you waiting on. So you work in HVAC and she work in management at the same place?
Yeah.
So
Technically, I'm his boss.
no, not technically. You're actually his boss. You be like, the air is out in unit A15. And he'd be like, all right, I'm going to go fix it, Cheryl. So this is a real love story. How many times you had to go by the main office where people pay their bills before she started taking you serious? Every day. You stop by every day. How you doing, baby girl? How you doing? She was like, the air's out in B44. Get the f*** out of here. What'd you do to get, did you hollered at her every day? Were you bringing her like chocolates and like, how'd you win her over?
Well, I'm at work.
You didn't holler at work? So where'd you holler at?
After work. We got the after work.
Y'all had an after work place y'all went? The little bar?
It was a party and everything went from there.
You was at a party.
It was a work party.
Oh man, the AC just went out, man. We might need you to go up on the roof. Might need you to go up on the roof and fix that. That motherfucker stopped while I was talking to you. You got people here? Jeremiah, turn this motherfucker off. He talking to me and Bam Bam, and we don't want to discuss how we met each other. Turn it off. Y'all been together 2 months. You only got 1 more month where y'all can be a secret. Around 3 months, he gonna come in there cussing you out and shit. Don't tell me what need another AC unit, bitch. Chicken, that's what I want you to make for dinner tonight. They're gonna be like, what the f*** is he telling you what he wants for dinner? Because we live together. I'm Barney. She Fred. What did you say at the bar, man? It takes some real rizzle, dizzle, razzle, dazzle to take your boss down at a bar after work.
What's her, man? What's
No, don't see that.
She shot her shot at you? Shut up.
No, okay, I mean,
Yeah, let's just talk about life. Why was you not sharing? Put the drink down and talk to me.
no, so he tried to talk to me for a whole year.
Wait a minute, he didn't say that part?
He did.
You tried to talk to her for a year,
For a
fam?
whole year.
For 365 days straight. He didn't even miss Thanksgiving. He was like, my family eating, but I had to come try to get that one more time. So you hollered at her every day for a year.
It wasn't like that. It was
Nah, I don't want to talk to you no more because you lying. Your ego is involved. I want her to describe how thirsty you looked coming in there every single day. Were you curving him or were you just kind of entertaining him a little bit like, stop?
For sure, yeah, because of work. But what it was somebody else from work tried to talk to him, and I was like, oh, I better get him before.
It took the addition of another woman to make you come out the rock quarry to come on home, Charlene. That's amazing. Okay. All right in front, hanging on to each other. Let's get into this shit. Are you Asian? Filipino? With a Hawaiian tattoo? Are you from Big Island? You're Hawaiian and Irish? Yeah, that's Hawaiian when you mix all that in there. You surf? That's what's up, bro. Out here? You go home a lot? Where you from out there? You, okay. Fuck, man. You might as well get Black Panther tattoos. You from Oakland. You got to touch with your roots. Did you get your tattoo in Oakland or out there? In San Diego. This is crazy, sir. You got to figure out who the f*** you are. Are you Hawaiian? You guys, no? You just the same color? What are you? The Mexican? Oh, okay. La Raza. You know what I'm saying? You guys look good for each other, though. How long you been together? I'll come back. God damn. This motherfucker don't even know her. My bad. I almost mixed you up with my other business. You know how long you been together? How long? 4.5 months. Let her go. Let her go. That's damn near a stranger, sir. 4.5 months, she only had 3 periods. That ain't no real shit. You fuck out of here. You don't even know her birthday without looking at your phone. 4.5 months is ridiculous. You can still take your car back to the dealership. It's got a rattle in it. How did y'all meet? Y'all met here, Mexico, San Diego, or Hawaii? Huh? You met here? Where'd you meet her at? In Pleasanton? Like where? Just at the movies? At a country bar? This is crazy. He's literally doing everything. A country bar. You be line dancing and surfing. What's your name? Huh? Noel. I've met a lot of people, man. I ain't never met no goddamn smorgasbord. You are a culture buffet. What's your name? Is that short for Elizabeth? Or Elisandra? Elizabeth? Okay, so you're just Mexican, for sure. We gotta figure this guy out. What do you do for money? You're a deputy sheriff. All right, we're gonna move around. I ain't fucking none of them this last night. Not one of them got this, you hear me? Well, thank you for coming out and for your service. Jesus Christ. You fuck with black people? All right. You gotta know the community to be in the community now. You policing all the communities though, huh? You Hawaii 5-0. Temecula. This is amazing. Look at you nervous. Like, oh shit, he the motherfucking police, bro. You know him? You a cop too? What kind of cop are you? Deputy sheriff? That mean y'all really ain't shit yet? I'm not judged, but every movie I see, it'd be like a fat white dude be like, Deputy, y'all get down there and do it. I ain't going no goddamn wow. Is that how it is? They bark the orders at y'all? Okay. I said, hey y'all, look, let's be friends with them, shit. Her boyfriend like, shut your ass up, bitch, what the fuck? My goddamn tabs expired outside. Don't be trying to call no attention to us. What the fuck is you doing? Keep your goddamn voice down. Them is the police. I fuck with the police, but just like when I need them. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck every time they showed up and I didn't call them. What? What do y'all want? A license, registration? Nigga, I'm walking. Where you from? Here. Where you from? Mexico, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Ireland. From every goddamn where. You be reading the Miranda rights in other languages. Anything you say, ufa falafa bofolo, cállate la boca. So you guys are just friends, work friends. Is anybody married? A couple? Y'all two married, and then y'all two a couple. Y'all look comfortable, and then you just extra. They just brought you with them. They made you drive, or you just hopped in the back? You drove them? You rode with them, like you got in the back seat. Like, this shit finna be fun. You're like, get your ass out the rearview mirror. I can't see, I'm trying to back up. Where your girl at? You a single dad? Okay. That's what's up. That's noble in regards to raising the kids, but I was gonna hook you up with somebody and you might have just scared everybody off with that. Just I'm single would have worked right then. You didn't have to tell them about the kids till after you fuck a couple times, but you want to go ahead and put that out there. You fuck with him, you're a mommy now, so. We're gonna get you somebody, man. You make good money, don't you?
Good, good. You fly planes for real? Or she was just playing. You work at the hospital? Like you a doctor? A nutritionist? Protect and serve. Help me out. Help me and him. We want to fit in the cockpit. This is terrible. I'm in here with a whole belly. You're a nutritionist looking at me. You're like, that's inflammation. That's inflammation. You do nutrition in the army. Don't they just make them eat whatever the fuck? They eat whatever you say. Okay. If they get injured, then they got to eat what you say. So like if they twist their ankle, you'd be like, ribs. You need to rest up. That's what's up. Any ladies interested in what we got going so far? We have a military nutritionist. She's making good money. She E4, E6. Yeah, he just went up another 28,000 right there. If anybody's interested, I see it. 1 man and 2 women. One of y'all single? She's single? Y'all will be cute together. What you think? What's your nationality? Mexican, black, and Filipino? And you're? And? You just black and you that little? You don't got nothing else in you? We're usually genetically a little taller than what you're doing. You sure you don't got no Cuban or no little culture mixed into you? Hey, you guys got to talk, man. Send her a drink or something, man. I'm for real, man. Y'all would look good together, man. He cute, huh? Look at him. Stand up. Stand up. Huh? He cute, huh? You fuck, huh? Yeah, fuck Tinder. This is it right here. Yeah, he was like, yeah. Oh, my bad. I work on your nutrition. You like nuts? We gonna eat a lot of nuts fucking with me. You know what's fucked up? I asked you what you do and your money and all that. We don't know shit about her. Look at society. We don't even be caring. Let's get over here and find out. What do you do for a living? I'm talking to you. You work where? Huh? The children's ER. Clap it up for her. Y'all both in medical. If you get her pregnant, she gonna know what to do. We're gonna get you 50 cc's of dick stat. You like her? She look attractive to you? You don't even know. Can you stand up too? Let him look at you. Well, if you don't, somebody else gonna get her. She stood up thinking a motherfucker. You talking about me? Little old me, I'm just standing here, just titties and ass on a good job. When she stood up, it looked like she stood up though, because when you stood up, that boy got up. He was the same height, wasn't he? Y'all go, oh, all you want. Facts are facts. I said, stand up. He was like, you need to eat less carbs, fat. That's he mad. We having fun now. What's your name? Brianna? Ooh, she sound like she go. Brianna go now. She go. Brianna's hey, I don't know her, but I know some Briannas. I ain't met a Brianna that didn't go. Brianna's be like, I don't usually do the you be like, oh shit, Brianna. Oh Brianna. Oh Brianna. Oh Brianna. Brianna. Oh, shit. Can I call you Bree? 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 Call me whatever you want. She nodded like, I'm a savage. I am a savage. Huh? When she done, you gonna be tall. Oh, wow. Look at all these little people.